Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Bruce, aka Haunted Husband, and welcome back to We the Revolution. It's been a few days since I played this. I'm very excited to get back into it. I have a feeling that we're in the home stretch. I can't imagine after the incursion there's much more of the game after that. I have a feeling how it's going to end, but I do not know. As it loads up, let me just say that, oh, I forgot about this. This is the one thing kind of like, I don't understand. If all of Paris and most of France is under attack by my brother, we're still having court cases. People are still going to the bank asking for loans. Like, the war is at our doorsteps and we're still just living our lives. To me, that seems bizarre. Like, oh, I might get killed tomorrow when the invaders show up, but I'm going to go to the bank and pay my loan just in case I'm not. I'm leaving. I need to take our son away from the sick city. Did I try to? Alright, I remember that. Loves me, hates me. Let's see. Most people in favor of acquittal. Who am I at worst at? The revolutionaries. This is very low. Just one page? Really? Command by Jarls. Theft and assault. 3 privates from the units based behind the Port Libri prison stole 6 geese from a Serbian farmer. The owner of the farm, Jean Chapal, saw the infantryman committing the robbery. Armed with a pitchfork, Capel tried to stop the soldiers. One of the privates aimed a musket at him and threatened to use it. Capel later testified that he was so scared he felt lightheaded and ran to the pigsty. The farmer informed an officer stationed nearby about the robbery. Immediately, an order was given to find the culprits. One of the soldiers was quickly found in an abandoned church. He was roasting 3 birds over a small fire. Then, gendarmes arrested him and took his weapon, a regulation bayonet. The detainee did not give away his accomplices, even when he promised that he would avoid trial in exchange. One trap, one wrong. That's where he was found. There's 3 of them. So he was just found with a bayonet. Hold on. The former informant, let's see. One of the privates aimed a musket at him and threatened to use it. One of the soldiers was quickly found in an abandoned church where he was roasting 3 birds over a small fire. Arrested him and took his weapon, a regulation bayonet. What was an instrument of crime? That was the trap, huh? He was found in the abandoned church. Like, how that's a trap is beyond me, but Jeez, his name is, Gobert? Private Gobert. Private Mecca Gobert, Monsieur the Judge. How long have you been in the army? A year and 4 months, Monsieur le Judge. Did you steal Jean Capel's geese? Well, it just happened that I did. It just happened? What does that mean? Explain. Not much was going on over that side of Paris, and we didn't get much to eat. There were three of you, yet you took three of the six stolen birds. Why? Start from the beginning. Whose idea was it to go after the food with your weapons? Does it matter? Nobody forced them to go. I was washing foot wraps when the other two. I was washing foot wraps with the other two, and one thing led to another. One thing led to another. We talked about how hungry we were. Then we started thinking about places we might get some food. So you decided just to steal something. I've had been happy to buy it, but there wasn't a single denier in my pockets. Why did you bring your muskets? I asked the same question, but one of them said we could hunt something on the way. I laughed at him because what could we possibly find? A dog? A fat rat at best? What were your troops ordered to do? Behind the prison there's a road leading south to Etemes. We're making sure the enemy cavalry did not attack us from that direction. How many of you were there? About 300 more or less, I'm not sure. How far was it from the church where you were detained? When I asked him the names of his parents, gals, size I've had, he were. That was in another direction, further to the west. Why'd you not take the geese to your camp? If you had to steal food, you could have at least shared it. If I brought it there, I wouldn't have gotten a single bite. Officers have stomachs too. There's not much I can really do about this, you know. But I've defied the jury before. Doing this does not get me killed. Doing this gets me killed. They were watching the roads, they were building fortifications, they were getting... There were three of you, yet you took three of the six stolen birds. Why? I was told to cook three on the spot while they went to hide the rest of the loot, but they didn't come back. Read in the files they refused to give us their names? I don't know who they are. They weren't with us. What do you mean? They weren't from our unit. I'd love to give them away, but they were just ordinary, my age in uniform, but one of them had ears that stick out. Tell us their first names, at least, and I may believe that you're not covering for them. I think one of them referred to the other as Louis, but I couldn't be sure. Did you threaten to use your musket against the farmer? It wasn't me. I wouldn't kill a person over a goose, Monsieur le Judge, even though I was hungry as a wolf. But you took your bayonet with you. Why? I had to deal with the birds somehow. I could break their necks with my bare hands. What about cutting them open? And if the farmer had attacked you with a pitchfork? And what? Would you have defended yourself? Well, if he wanted to stab me. Oop. I want to go this way. I mean, technically he gave us something. Look, y'all gonna be mad at me about this, but... Look, I need him on the front lines. Plus, I can't put myself in death territory. Because that's how it ends real quick. He called the guard patrol when they could not catch the culprits. He started yelling at them. He threatened the officers. Can make aggressive gestures. The soldiers had him. Who cares? Deidre Brassard accused his wife of infidelity, yet he could not prove it in court. She wants Miss Miller filed an allegation against her husband, claiming he had attempted to commit fraud. Unsurprisingly, she don't. Adrienne Delin hired a prostitute and tied her up. She was beaten, cut, and burned for 3 days. When she tried to scream, he choked her. The victim managed to escape. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, come on, come on. It doesn't matter what we have to say. I don't care what y'all have to fucking say. Like, you're just lucky men sitting in a cool room while the rest of us have to go out and deal with the war. Plus, I couldn't risk being put into the death zone. Where are they? Where's my son? I did not know. Phil did not say anything. There were a few tears, but mostly silence. I saw no need to ask for any details when I knew she would not tell them any. You let them leave the house? Why should I try to stop them? Did they leave because of me? Everyone left. I'm still here. You are still my son. I'm not who you wanted me to become. No, but I believe in you, and I believe in you till the end. It's the end, at least for me. I believe that thoroughly, that it is the end for me. If somehow I walk away from all this unscathed, it'll be very surprising. Just hearing that clock tick away. Uh, Sweet. Additional city guard. This section needs to be protected. This section needs to be protected. Because if they're starting to come in from the corners, I need to be able to do something about that. This one is fine, I believe. This is going to be interesting. This one should definitely be fine. So, 3 of these. 5 of those. I thought I could put... I was about to say, I thought I could put more than that there. This area is completely screwed if they do attack, because that is a very small amount of people. This is actually a full regiment at 12. This should be interesting. This should be interesting. But I fully expect them to come from one of these directions. I don't know if they can come from this direction. But I need to hold this, I need to hold this, and I definitely need to hold this. Losing this last time hurt me greatly because this gives them a lot of people to feed into. And right now I have a 100k advantage over them at the moment. So this needs to hold, and these... Actually, I need to win all of these, to be honest with you. I have no faith in this one. And I can't... Oh, I could bring her there, but I can't. What's the difference? I'll definitely bring her over here just to keep my musketeers alive. Large frontline assault. They have cannons. I'm good, no cannons. Look, I'm going heavy. If I can manage to knock out their whole front line and draw them forward, that'll be a huge boon. And they're doing the exact same thing I'm doing. Alright, time to shore up. So that's my heaviest attack. I mean, if you just want to copy everything I'm doing, that's fine. This should be it. Yeah, no need to get fancy with it, just Take him out. The fact that they get to attack even though they're dead is kind of ridiculous to me. I don't understand that. Since I have the advantage of going first, I should be able to knock out their attackers before they go, but I think that's something I bitch about every time I do one of these. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. So, man, I need to fortify this again because they can just come right back at to it next turn. And I can't take anything away from this. Seriously? Two, 4, 6, 9. That's only 9. I can't stack those? Okay, I was about to say. So where do I believe I'll win next? 6, 8. So that's 4 of those, 2 of those. Plus I have my logistics specialist with there. I believe this is my next victory. These pawn increases the number of people that will escape the section. If they die in battle, you will have to recruit a new one. Maybe I'm just being too aggressive. Maybe I should just stop doing like frontline assaults, but I just want to take him out as fast as possible. I swear. So my logistics commander, right? He's helping me get the people out faster. So they played a bonus on their side that neutralizes what he's doing. Aren't you supposed to at least stab him? What to say? Let's move you to... Like, I don't want to give up this section, but this section is looking pretty dire. I'm just looking at my options at the moment. I mean, you just don't want to give in a section. Like, so there's nobody here anymore, right? Because I don't see a number on top of it. So why do I care if they take that if there's no citizens there? Move that there. So now I have... Didn't say that. There's be a lot of suppressing fire. So 2, 4, 8, 11, so that's 11. 7, 9, 10. I mean, I really shouldn't care about this section because it's not very populous. This, though, if they come and that's just a smorgasbord of people for them. So let's see if I survive this one. And then we'll reevaluate all the troops I have on the board. Oh great, they have cannons. And I have no will ray of destroying them either. So they attack me. The individuals on my side will die before attacking. But I attack them, and they get to attack back. That does make sense to me. I mean, it's risky. I really need to knock out this line and bring those cannons closer. Otherwise, they're just going to shred me from the back. Yeah, I don't ever have a lot of hopes of winning this one. Bounce tactic does not offer any significant advantages, but doesn't give large penalties for troops either. Let's do a little defense. Hopefully I've knocked their cannons out so they can't actually do anything. I'm just going to keep taking this defensive stretch to this because what can you do? Now the cannons are about to be right in my face. Can you frontline assault with a cannon? I guess so. Interesting. Last turn it said I would fully defeat the cannons, and now it's at only 50% of them. Yeah, I was completely outmatched in that one. So I don't care about this one. This one they can have because there's nobody left in that territory. This is an important territory. This is an important territory. This is an important territory. That's also an important territory. So I'm going to move. That's 5, 6. That's at least something. At least something guarding this. This is at least something guarding this. This looks kind of vulnerable. This looks vulnerable. And the problem is I won't be able to put troops. Oh, I have a artillery. I didn't even see this. Four, 8, 10. I mean, it's not much, but put the cannon there. I'm hoping they don't come from this direction next. It's all about protecting this. That's good. Headquarters. Build barricades. Don't need one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it right back into the episode. I mean, I imagine that's pretty much it for the day, right? Everything kind of moves around. We drain a few more citizens out. Look at these numbers. He's only pulling from here, right? Number ticks down. Number does not tick down. Okay. But, I mean, we're back at it. We're back at defending the city. Our wife left with our only son who's left. We're doing our best to hang on. And it looks like we might get away with it. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps YouTube throw my stuff out into the algorithm. Helps more people find me and watch my content, which I appreciate. In the description below, you can find all my pertinent links, my Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Hit me up on those, engage a little bit. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. And of course, I'll haunt you later. Vive Revolution!